Greetings, fellow humans, and onward to Star Trek Online. First up, I want to say I didn't spend money on this. There was a promotion for a 100% off coupon of a Tier 6 ship, and I got the Lexington, which is like an upgraded Odyssey class, and it's a Terran one, which I like the Mirror Universe. So yeah, under the Zen store and promotions, there's the T6 Starship coupon gift that was for a 100% off coupon. So that's what I got the Lexington with, which is LEX. This one right here. So that's the one I've got now, and I didn't spend money on it. I did adjust it though, so we have only one type of energy device. So yeah, here's what it'll look like. The Le Sabre Ardent, which is just a sort of fire, but I don't know how to say it in French. I'm French on my dad's side, but that's just genealogy, not anything useful. So yeah, the digitizer is a plasma beam array, and these are all plasma beams as well, with various stats otherwise, like the overcharge and damage thing. And I still have the two beam consoles, so those generally increase things, and these increase plasma energy in general. So that'll hopefully help out a fair bit. So I'm going to go now to the Curse of Phrygia quest and see if I can actually win, because it's a frustrating thing to not be able to. Here we go again, see if I take less time or if I still fail as badly as I did the other times. So far though, it works better against the Vodwar at least. And I mean, you can still get swarmed and overwhelmed. You go right into the middle of enemies and it will take out the hit points faster than if you stay around the edge of things and don't do that. But here we go. Curse of Phrygia, the game.
Now the true way. They might like an Omega particle or two.
Answering my call. Comms still heavily disrupted. I repeat, do you copy?
No, I don't. I copy, Captain. Your signal is weak but readable. Are you here without a ship?
No time to explain. I recommend yellow alert. The Chimerans have placed beacons in the system to summon more of their kind.
We'll deal with the beacons.
Clear the system and stay alert. Those beacons are emitting a powerful psionic signal.
So little different loadout, more or less here. But yeah, they start
You better find that
taunting.
little Omega and stabilize it before they do.
Chill out.
Screech, squirm. The genres feast on the thrill of your despair.
And this has a coaxial lance of doom.
Devoured, every piece of matter consumed.
I think Q taunting us is more an artifact of taking on another mission. Q for right now is over at the starting thing by the exchange and Earth space dock, so he's just being bored. Different voice actor, which is a little sad. I mean, John Delancey really did it well, but the other guy's doing the same style. I don't know his name, but obviously different voice, but similar style at least. So yeah, here we go. Take items while we can. Auxiliary battery is useless. Okay. And more things. The game. Fighters. Increase power to 50. Oh my, where just keep firing. Again. Probably won't even need to use miracle repair things. Miraculous repairs. It's just gonna take a little while still. I picked plasma because hopefully, with the damage over time it does, it should at least cancel out their healing ability a little bit. That's my idea anyway. I don't know why I thought of it like that. that pew-pew sound is from the fighter craft here.
Midas array sensors indicate you've destroyed a beacon. Keep it up.
You could always just
The array
look out
beam
a
is a
window.
tri-quantum pulse wave. It's holding that unstable portal open.
The unstable portal of doom. Alright, to the next one again, which I was able to do in the last one, but yeah. Here we go though. Onward to the joy. The joy of doom.
Hull to husk, your vessel will be dissected, no consolidated, no consumed.
I have to use that ability. Here's some torpedoes, even though I don't have any torpedoes slotted, it has an ability already. I may need to use miraculous prepared, so yeah, let's do that now. Get another bunch of fighters out. And I think I took out their larger ship, so just the frigates remaining. A little slower going, but it should be better against the Borg thing, though. The Borg-like thing, that is. Not the actual Borg. But, like, well, they used to be, maybe, though. Okay, try to keep it going broadside. So
The array is picking up on an energy spike originating from the multiversal portal.
Multiversal portal of doom. Here we go again. Here goes the Borg thing again. But yeah, let's see here if I could make this a little better to use. Let's see if I can do this like this maybe, and then hold on, specialty ship thing there. Maybe like this, and then like that. Let's see how that looks. A little lower. Oh, come on. See how that goes. Not perfect. So that at least is overlapping with that now. Just a bit. So down by this much. Half the mouse thing. Oh, well, I guess right to that edge, right? And then this a little closer to that. And then this over here, maybe like that. Something like that anyway. Not perfect, but a little better at least. And this could go a little further this way, maybe. No, that's going to be out of the way of that then. Okay. Okay, well, that's just barely clickable. Crap, it is clickable though. Okay. The joy. Joy. Okay. The hangar thing, I don't even know what it does perfectly, so yeah, they can just go away over there, and this can go here. So something more like that. And anyway, we're going to see the Borg in a moment now. Hopefully this will make it easier to click on everything at once and still have a view of my ship. Because it is cool, isn't it? This is the Lexington Dreadnought. The Terran Lexington Dreadnought. It's a really improved Odyssey, basically. So, yeah. I like it, anyway. So, onward to the joy of getting over here. To the Borg thing. See if we can fight it. Or if we go crispy. The game. Come on. Doom it in orbit, yeah.
Borg vessel incoming. Its quantum signature matches our universe, but it's been infected by the Chimerans.
Rise and twist, ship by ship, devour, consume.
Yep, it's the Thing creature from Outpost 31.
Feasting, slashing, devouring whole.
Let's keep launching these. Get right to the edge of the tin. crest build. Let's get a little further from that edge, maybe. So maybe closer to 9 kilometers rather than 8. Yeah, good boy. Alright, now we're at the distance that we thought it would be. Somewhere around 9.5. Yeah, chill out with that. Real close, but I don't want to get close to their tractor though. Yeah, they have the polar-on beam of annoyance there. Well, hopefully this will be good enough. It took forever just to do nothing last time, so hopefully this will actually bring it down the rest of the way, especially with the damage over time of the plasma is my thought in the matter for that. Will we get it below the 70? Level, or is there some special thing about that that's just super annoying? Seems to have some ability to stay above 70. I'm not sure exactly how that works out. I've not filled about it though. Let's see if we can fire the lance at it. We've got it below 70 for a moment. Oh, you can't seem to keep it below it too much. It's at least ebbing it away a little bit. Not perfectly, but something at least. I can only imagine fighters aboard this ship would be incredibly unthrilled about getting to go. Hopefully they're just teleoperated. Otherwise they're extra every time. Well, at least it's at 60%, so I'm not, well, it's halfway between there. Come on, let's get this thing already. Go crispy already. Oh my word. Should be able to get it. It's still on the edge of the possibility, it seems like. Come on, let's get it below the 50. at least. If I can drift through. Come on. Just go crispy. What you doing, Dave? Come on. It just takes so much effort to get this and not have a failing of attention span for clicking all the things. Go already. But eventually. I'm just using the engine battery as adding more energy to the system, even if it's not being used as the engine power per se. I'm thinking that's how it could work at least. I don't know for sure. But at least it's something. Absolutely nothing. Oh my word. I can drift or touch points from nothing. Oh my word, I'm all destroyed. Come on. Come on, go, thirsty already. Seconds until the next plant. Better for them. Sorry if we can get much to watch for visuals in there. Come on, come on. 16%, they're down to 16%. Yay! We need that all the way to 0. Laser ray or something, let's see here. Tetrion, plasma, disruptor there. Disruptor, the after the damage thing, buff thing, or whatever it is. So they can't get more stuff from there. stop now. And come on, go crispy already. 7%. They can up a bit. No, stop. 20 steps forward, 30 steps back. Okay.
Well done. I've cleared up the array's comms, but I'm not sure how long it'll last.
Oh, good. Finally done. Where do I go?
Alliance reports indicate that this Chimeran Borg vessel traveled here from the 13 SETI system.
Okay. That's a long way to go to get to the array. They're up to something. The question is what?
Well, let's act fast. We need more data on that multiversal portal to shut it down. And without support on the ground, I won't be able to get the technology aboard the array that's holding it open.
The ISS will save dense scans show the portal has been corrupted by psionic energy. We could perform a chronometric dating and drift analysis.
Right, to replicate the conditions that led to the portal's creation, and allow us to reverse engineer that process. Creative, and worth a shot. Can you transfer me the data in real time?
Disrupted comms might cause delays or fragmentation, but that should be possible. I'll gather the data. Alright, so we have to go over here. Let's see, will there be more friends of the Doomverse here? Scan portal of Doom. Here we go again. Cutscene time.
This portal's chronometric signature places its conception at roughly 5 hours ago. That timestamp correlates with a localized rupture in space-time originating from an unknown source. Scans show the portal's drift vector has a decay rate of 0.015 radians per second, delayed by the array's triquantum pulse wave.
Where the heck is she?
If we invert the wave's polarity, we could engineer the opposite effect and expedite the portal's collapse. We can work with that. Hang on. Sensors are picking up an incoming energy signature.
More Doom.
Brace yourself. Something's coming through.
A shuttle.
Mayday, Mayday. This is Operator Z. This is a call into the void, I'm sure, but I gotta try. Structural integrity is compromised beyond repair and emergency protocols activated.
Another
Does anyone copy? Anyone? Array comms are failing again. Your signal is weak. I repeat, this is Tegan. This shuttle is about to blow. I'm setting a course for the nearest stable structure. Preparing for transport in 3, 2. The Midas array has recorded an explosion near its central dish. Are you all right?
Well, that seemed different.
I'm critically outnumbered. Need you to beam down here. And don't bring too much backup along. Safety in smaller numbers.
Let's see here. The options are the debris of the vessel that just exploded should not be left unanalyzed, or Captain, that shuttle had a pilot. I can't leave them or their body behind. Starfleet General Orders.
And I'd never ask you to, but chances of survival are very low. As are mine if you don't make it down here soon. Act fast.
Helm, plot a course for that shuttle. Hang in there. Dax will be there soon. So, to the shuttle zone. Extra crispy. Oh, take items. Yes, all the things. Take more items. Yes. I don't know if it'll be any bit better than what I have, which is the Solane thing. But, yeah, let's see here. No. But we'll sell it, though. The game. Selling random stuff we don't need. The game. So what happens if we fly into that center of doom? Does it also go crispy? Should I find out? You know what, let's actually find out for the heck of it. Here we go to the nexus of this stuff. Will it be crispy doom? Or I went wrong way. This is difficult to turn. Okay, let's use this. The basic maneuvers 3 to turn right round, baby, right round. And my little shuttlecraft are flying around. Okay. Here we go. Scanning. 。 Alright, vessel identification, Danube class runabout, registry corrupted, sensor analysis, vessel does not match standard Starfleet registry protocols, catastrophic event, breach core resulting in ship-wide systems failure and structural collapse. Residual effects, elevated residual energy in the subspace theta band, typically associated with psionic phenomena. Biosignature 0. Recovered components, neural navigation interface system, irreparable, last access 1 year, 5 months, 78 days ago. Recovered transmission log sender, corrupted, recipient ISS Saber Argent. Duration 15.83 seconds, status, partial data recovery, 78% integrity. Print last known log entry. Dang it, comms are jammed. I repeat, this is Tegan. This shuttle is about to blow. I'm setting a course for the nearest stable structure, preparing for transfer in 3, 2, 1 now. No life signs or biological remains have been detected. Perhaps you transported in time. Alright, so beam down to Midas Array. There's more to this mission. Alright, so Tursit. Yeah, let's just take Tursit. Onward to the Array of Doom. Ruziel would make more sense as well sent, but yeah, let's go with her. I've upgraded her in Travel the most with stuff I've gotten for free for winning. So the iron price, not the gold price. Oh, this is dark. Yeah, we need to bring some Doom here, I think. It seems like there's already some other types of Doom, so yeah, maybe switching to the
Good.
hand
I
phaser.
see you made it aboard. However, your bridge officer is missing. Something caused your pattern to shift midstream. You've materialized in the wrong location. Signal is distant. Unfortunately, comms are still compromised. Likely to improve as you get closer. You'll need to find me in the shuttle bay. I'm in the middle of an experiment. Confirm some suspicions I've carried for a while now. Good luck, and stay alert.
Don't worry, Captain. The Alliance didn't send me empty-handed. Let's see, do we need that for this one here? There's a frequency remodulation that overcomes Borg adaptation, but we have the shoddy though. That I upgraded to level 14, so yeah. Alliance didn't send me empty-handed. We've got access codes and schematics at our disposal. See you soon. Alright, I am thinking for this I'm going to go to Options, Display, and increase the brightness again because this is too dark. In my opinion at least, but come on. Come on. Let me click the thing, you know? Good grief. Yeah, somewhere around there. Yeah, okay. H for unholstering. And where's Tursit? She should be here with me, I think, right? Or regroup bridge officers? I guess it doesn't work. Unlock door. The light doesn't work on this. That's fun. Maybe we should be in the other suit. Let's switch to this. It has a light on it. So yeah, where's the light? And thrusters don't matter. So that should be on. So, spaceman with a shoddy. Here we go. Spacesuit man with shoddy. Pretty much. Pretty much. Okay. Let's see, anything else in here? This is just some type of 10 forward thing or whatever it would be. A galley. Or the mess hall in by it, whatever though. Well, I mean, without a kitchen, it would just be replicators, right? The galley's the kitchen, right? I think so. Oh, great, that was
Everything all right? The DAC symbiont picked up on a psionic reverberation.
It's a ghost, you say? Oh, please don't be too sick. What the heck is this? Analyze Chimeran device.
Focal interface activated. Chimera neural processor linked to tricorder matrix. Unit calibrated for Chimeran psionic subspace frequency and localized data acquisition.
List properties.
Neural processor properties. Psionic activity detection. Environmental threat assessment. Foreign body analysis.
I'm thinking before I exit that, Well, let's change it back to the outfit I have. We don't need that really, but for traits, let's see here. Change one of the, oh, I already have that. Okay. So this, then, let's unlock tray and replace the dancing thing that I won with some other things. So yeah, this here. Want to break free. Pretty much. Pretty much. So there we go. So, yep.
Vocal interface activated. Neural processor command log. Consume. 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 Destroy.
Well,
Vocal
Robin
interface
said,
activated.
Ranger, well,
Chimera
Robin
neural.
said, like a Borg thing, yes, useful. Oh, wait, it's floating around me like a giant baseball bat in space. Or not baseball bat, baseball. Is it a baseball? It looks like it. Did we get it from Cisco now? Alright, time for some Doom. One way or another. And what's this about? What happens if the Borg adapt? How do I well, I guess we'll see if we need to remodulate the shoddy. That'll be a thing. That would certainly be a thing. But yeah, here we go. More joy here. Come on, come on. Doom it from orbit. Yeah, yeah. Uh-oh, there is Doom afoot. Yep. What in the Outpost 31 is that? Obviously the Chimeran. Alright, so there's that anyway. Let's make sure we have everything ready to go. Because it's about to get extra crispy. We need a flamethrower now. Would be cool if we got, like, McCready's or, you know, whatever. In the video game, of course, we're talking about. The poor Borgies. And now, time for the Doom. Come on, why does this... What the heck happened there? I'm becoming a Chimeran now, aren't I? These are all going to reactivate, aren't they?
Psionic activity is increasing in your location.
Oh,
Caution
God.
advised. Enemy target.
Thoughts, feelings, fears are irrelevant. Stand before a legion of death.
Good, you can all go crispy. It's your final destination. Dee-dee-dee-dee-dee. Come on, come on, try me. I'm not even a tactical officer. I am just a dude with a shotty. How's that for remodulation? Alright, so all this crap belong to me.
You're on the right path.
Yay,
Comms are
glad you
improving.
noticed.
Signal is getting closer.
Where's...
Heads up. Second signal heading for the ship.
Hopefully
Stay sharp.
it's Tercet. Or Tegan, at least. Plasma wide beam. Cool. I like the concept of plasma. Of course, everything's mostly going to be various forms of it for any type of directed energy thing in space, but yeah. Optional investigate console. Investigate core room. Systems failure. Unit breach. Engineering console alpha core room. Status critical malfunction. Diagnostics operational anomaly detected. Unauthorized subroutine Ethereum universe quantum signature. Emergency protocol. Isolate unit and notify Starfleet Corps of Engineer. Access breach. Primary antenna control. Console override accepted, not Starfleet standard. Diagnostics foreign matter detected. Analysis protomatter. Current universe quantum signature. Emergency protocol initiate lockdown protocols and secure affected area. Remote supplemental log. Corrupted visual interface, irregular hum, and impaired performance. Console has been sabotaged by Ethereum subroutines. They're like something. So investigate the thing. We did the thing now. We just need to bring some doom. And we're gonna. Let's go on to the next thing. See if we can or if we have an endless Edge of Tomorrow ordeal of doom. Otherwise. So unlock door. Is this the door that we entered or what? This looks like the door we entered. Or is this it? Okay, that's it. Okay. I looked the wrong way and I go the wrong way and it happens that way. Oh, here's hoping that doesn't depressurize. Maybe I should be in my spacesuit. So what the heck is this? Analyze pustule? Is that the
Foreign
giant
body
pimple?
analysis. Scan results. Chimeran pustule. Status. Gestating.
There's Zerg
Composition.
now.
35% multicellular bioform. 20% cybernetic augmentation. 45% vermiform embryo.
Vermiform.
Properties. Psionic emissions. Viscous retention field affecting movement speed. Vulnerabilities. Directed energy streams. Extreme heat. Trinitrotoluene charges.
Extra crispy.
Store. Cryogenic suspension capsule at 77 Kelvin. Warning. Surrounding viscous compounds are hazardous. Compounds will evaporate upon collection or destruction of the source pustule.
It will now, will it? Okay, so means cheese in Spanish. Let's give some cheese to the enemies here in the game. Hopefully, anyway. Yeah, onward to the joy. Shoot, kill, or collect to store. Understood. Alright, so, collect. Alright, we did a thing, and now these idiots are on their way. Let's use some fire from orbit. Alright. So, Thangborgs here are susceptible to, what Hicks kept for Close Encounters in the movie Aliens.
Comms have cleared, and your signal is strong. You're almost here. You'll need to take the turbo lift to get to the shuttle bay. I had to seal the doors in your area.
On my way. Alright. Unlock the door of doom. And time to find out she's actually a thing as well, right? Is she gonna morph into something that even Blair would be like, what the heck are you doing, lady? It's no lady anymore. It's a thing creature of doom. But who knows? We'll find out. Hopefully Tegan's okay, or maybe Tegan's another thing.
Environmental risk level has increased. Caution advised.
Open your mind.
How about I don't? How about you surrender and go Christian? Because I can make bad offers as well. I am good at making bad offers. You can pay me money to help me survive. That's my offer. Or you can go crispy in this game. So, I don't know. They don't have any money. They just have Doom. But I'm here to give more Doom, so that's what I do. Yay! The game of waiting for things to happen and doing things to do other things. Okay, Shuttle Bay. How bad will it be? What are you doing? You should wear gloves, probably.
Great, you made it.
If you need
Over
them,
here.
that is. It's like, what are you up to? Someone's up to something. Tegan is alive. And it's like obvious mirror universe Esri. I like her style.
Not so fast. Operator? But you're... I thought you didn't make it. Stand back. No sudden moves. Hands where I can see them. You're... me.
Dun, dun,
Esri.
dun.
Haven't heard that in a while. It's Operator Z now. Has been for years. Well, I'll be damned. So this is what's on the other side of that portal.
Now more Doom.
Nice pips. You're still a member of Starfleet? And you're... not? But I'm assuming you're here to help. Are reinforcements coming? Reinforcements? There's nothing but decay on my side of the fence. Looks like you're living a pretty comfortable life over here in comparison. Comfortable? We're in the middle of a galaxy-wide invasion, and our fleet was sabotaged by former allies who turned out to be Borg. You were allied with the Jean Resi. Those. They're from my universe. Oh, no. Not those. We call those Chimerans. Speaking of, I've got some pretty bad news. As suspected, Chimerans are indeed Borg. They're also Trill, I know. My whole universe is swarming with them. Chimerans are also immune to assimilation, including Etherian fusion. They also can't be reasoned with, at all. They're volatile and corrupted beyond reach. Glad we agree. Listen, I'd love to chat. But as your friend probably saw, my shuttle was blown to pieces by temporal compression. You all still have a symbiosis commission here? I need to hitch a ride to Trill and warn them. We do, but I can't let you leave, Operator. It's too dangerous. We need to get to the array's primary antenna control. There's a tri-quantum beam in there that we can use to close up that portal. I'm sorry, Z. We can't let it stay open. Fine by me. I've got few reasons to go back, and truth be told, I need your help.
Interesting, the shoddy turned into that other
Heads
device.
Up. We've got company.
That looks like the one from Mass Effect. Velociraptor one now, as well? What the heck? Okay, yep,
We can't let them take over the array.
Entropy is inevitable.
I'm not leaving a single one of these bastards standing. Not in my universe, and not in this one.
alright. Go Crispy, the game. Freaking dino ones. Oh crap, the pustule things, we don't need to deal with that. Okay. Another one. Dun 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 dun. Extra crispy. I should probably switch to this mode, so a shooter mode rather than the RPG, because the RPG it's easy
Don't
to...
forget about those Chimeran pustules.
Yep, okay, now we can deal with that. Alright, alright, alright. Here we go. Take items. Personal shield Mark 12 without any rarity. Or Fluttershy or any of the other ones. I think, you know, my ex-wife really got into that show. The only one that was like really cool to me was Pinkie Pie, because like she's a cool ENFP. Like whatever though. At least for the seasons I've seen, she was okay, but it's like, yeah, whatever. Anyway, this gunk on the floor is not residue from Pinkie Pie.
It's good to team up with a fellow Alliance officer of your caliber. Command keeps reaffirming that you're one of the best we have.
Really?
And I need all the help I can get here.
You just say it to everyone, don't you? Likewise, Captain Dax, happy to help. So where's your ship?
The Aventine is being stripped of Etherian upgrades and diagnosed for sabotage with the help of Director Hugh and the Cooperative. I boarded the array with a shuttle and my advance team. I didn't want my arrival to seem imposing. This started off as a low-risk recon mission with the intent of engaging in peaceful first contact, not combat. So much for that.
Yep. And I probably made one of these crispy by doing the tab mode in the wrong way, and yeah, I probably doomed one at least. Well, one obviously at least.
Tactical data acquired by the Alliance now confirms the Chimerans exhibit patterns of targeted aggression towards Borg variants from other quantum universes. They are also strongly drawn to protomatter. My research also reveals that a Chimeran's genetic framework is dominant in its expression, nullifying any Etherian genomic contributions. In short, they're immune to fusion and manipulation.
So get a bunch of protomatter and some Borg tech and put it near a singularity and have them follow it into it. Anyway, here's what he actually says. I'm guessing that the Ethereans probably figured that out too. So why are the Chimerans attacking the Midas array?
The million latinum question that I happen to have an answer to. I located an unlicensed stock of protomatter containers in the primary antenna control room. They're flocking to it. I'm not sure how it got there or why they're interested in it. Maybe Operator Z can enlighten us before we move on. Anything you can well, the Genresi were Borg long before they were Trill. In my universe, the Symbiosis Commission attempted to thwart the Borg by creating an army of joined Trill. That backfired, obviously.
Yeah? That sounds like it. Tell me more.
What do you want to know?
Why did the Trill create an army?
When our world was one of the last standing against the Borg, desperate times called for desperate measures. An augmented army seemed like the only viable solution.
Okay.
What do you want to know?
Who spearheaded this project?
One of our brightest scientists, an egotistical Nakaj, created a protomatter-based serum and worked together with the Symbiosis Commission to experiment on select hosts and symbionts. What do you want to know?
How were your people recruited?
The Commission helped track down some of our best symbionts, and by that, I mean symbionts whose former hosts had stood the test of time, fought in countless wars, and thwarted previous Borg onslaughts. They were resilient and ruthless in equal measure. What do you want to know?
What went wrong?
The Symbiosis Commission used a protomatter-based serum on the symbionts that was supposed to heighten their psionic abilities and provide them with biological tools to resist assimilation. Instead, it drove them to madness. And the Borg absorbed that madness when they one day broke through our world's defenses and assimilated all of Trill.
Aw.
What do you want to know?
What part did you play in this?
The Commission used the Tegan family's mining company to facilitate the extraction and stabilization of protomatter across our entire galaxy, and then used it to experiment on my people. When it became clear their project had gone wrong, it was already too late. The Borg were on their way.
Problem.
What do you want to know?
I have all the information I need.
How were they able to break through the Trill's defenses? And how were they able to establish such a firm footing in your universe? And what about our allies? Starfleet, the Federation, the Borg Cooperative. The cooperative you speak of doesn't exist where I come from. In my universe, the Borg gained the upper hand in the incursion of 2409, when they invaded the Vega colony. The crew of the USS Aventine, one of Starfleet's finest, was tasked with a crucial mission. They abandoned the ship when the Borg boarded them. Their mission was unsuccessful. According to reports, anyway.
The USS Aventina.
I helped retake the Vega colony from the Borg and drive them from that sector. But of course, you never made it because you left. I wonder who captained the Aventine.
I get the sense that this might be a conversation for another time. Speaking of captains, do these Chimeran Borg have a queen?
As far as I can tell, they're just a horde without a head and no one to guide them. Trust no one who wishes to be their queen or otherwise control them. They can't be controlled and they can't be bargained with. Striving to do so only ends in death. Now these Borg seek out protomatter as sustenance without knowing why. I don't know how so much of it ended up aboard your array. There's none of it left in my universe.
So the Borg are more like bees and the Chimerans are more like yellow jackets or wasps or something else that doesn't have those. Okay. Understood. Before we go, you recognized me, right, earlier?
You're right. This might be hard to believe, but I owe you. The other you. Back in my universe, your counterpart was one of the leaders of the uprising. You fought alongside me in the faction wars of 2411. On the eve of the fall of the Federation, you gave your life in battle to protect me from an incoming blow. So even though I'm eager to get to Trill, I'm just as eager to repay you. Any version of you. You've got my word. Lead the way.
Thank you for telling me. I'll take time to process. Captain Dax, what's the plan?
Fight our way through this array and make it to primary antenna control so we can reverse engineer the tri-quantum beam and close that multiversal portal. Let's hope we find your bridge officer along the way.
Yeah, hopefully.
I'll also be collecting Chimeran pustules. Director Hugh of the Cooperative is calling in a favor. Actually, I could use a hand if you see any along the way.
I've been wiping them out, but I'll think about it. Or you got it. Yeah.
And turn off that tricorder's voice output, would ya? We're practically announcing our next move to the enemy.
Dang it, I like it being loud like that. We need to increase the volume instead. Alright, so onward to see if I have one more of those stupid pustules to get anywhere here. There's some glowing blue from something here, just the lights of the nacelles, okay. And there's a glowy thing here. What's here? It is read pad. Let's not do the whole reading of it if it's a lot of stuff. Oh my word, yep it is. Okay. Oh my word, okay, okay. And no more of the pustules here that I can see. I probably doomed one without even thinking of it. Is there anything else here? Oh, just the one that's on IVs. For some reason. But alright, yes, okay.
I've managed to locate your bridge officer's position. We'll be with them in no time.
In hell... No, just okay. Copy that, we'll need the support. Yep, go to lower decks. And find, Tindy, and who's the rest? There's Tirsit. Awesome. She just phased right into me.
Your officer might need shore leave after all of this. Z, did you have a crew? Once upon a time. I travel alone now, and I prefer it that way. It's easier.
Alright. Unlock door of doom. Here we go, finding more velociraptors and crap. Ah, here's a pustule.
Don't leave any of those pustules behind. Who knows what they could turn into?
Doom. It's always doom, never Christmas. Are you being taken over? We collected 1 of 7. What the heck? Collect. Oh my word. Okay. And now another door to unlock. This is becoming quite the ground mission.
Look out. These creeps are stalking the hallways.
Symbiosis is inescapable. There is no perfection but chaos.
Yeah, would you like some free
These
doom?
parasites are beyond hope. They only deal in destruction.
We need the crispy. We got the crispy for him. Here, you want some boom? We got your doom. Oh wait, the pustule, no. This though, yes. Fourth thing rapture of doom. Collect pustule. Come on, what the heck in the muton doom is this? Yes, it is something of doom. And we need to bring the boom. That is, Chimeran glutton. Well, at least it's relatable to me. Whenever I can afford to drink too much.
There's a storeroom nearby. Call it a shortcut.
The shortcut of doom. It's always doom. Never Christmas. Oh, and there's a floaty thing. Oh my word, the joy. Another thing of doomly doom, yeah. Doom it up from orbit, yeah, now. See, oh, there's another one. The Zerg. The freaking Zerg of doom. How many have I destroyed? Who knows? At least one from the other one. Hopefully there's 2 more in the other places around here though. But alright, let's get the little exocompies out again. Onward to the Doom Zone. We've got fun and games. Unlock the door next again. Not the pustule. Oh, come on. What in the world? Oh, here we go again. Should probably switch to the B mode.
You will be considered.
Yeah, keep talking to us like you know what it means. Corrupted dirtbags.
Did it combine into the Velociraptor? I think that's what I saw anyway. Using this instead of the other one because I don't want to just shoot the pustules stupidly. What on earth are you spamming at me? Oh, I'm probably infected, aren't I now? Welcome to Outpost 31 again. Alright, we got those things. Yep. Before this, the most thing-like episode of Star Trek DS, or Next Generation anyway, was not Akira. What's the name of the thing? It was one that had Station 47, and it had a dog that was like Odo. Well, I mean like an Odo-like creature that took the form of the dog of the former dog's owner.
We've made it this far. There's no turning back. We're closing in on primary antenna control, and I'm not sure what awaits us there. Can we still count on you, Z? My loyalties lie with your friend, but I could make an exception.
Lucky us, then let's keep moving. Alright, unlock door.
We're almost there.
Analyze
Stick together,
storeroom
everyone.
Tendril. Where's the storeroom tendril? Is this the storeroom? There it is. Scanning the weird thing that needs more doom.
Foreign body analysis. Scan results. Chimeran pustule. Status. Gestating. Composition. 35% multicellular bioform. 20% cybernetic augmentation. 45% vermiform embryo. Properties. Psionic emissions. This gives retention.
It gave the wrong stats, if you noticed. So it was talking about a pustule rather than the thing that was angling, but we got the optional thing there either way. Just have to look for where the glowing yellow things are, pretty much. Objective, move on. Yes. Just keep moving on, moving on. What in the thing creature doom is this? You saw that, right? This is just some Dead Space stuff here. It's like, hello, I'm here for some doom. We're here to bring it, don't worry.
They really have a knack for leaping at you when you least expect it, huh?
You must join, and never leave.
I'm not joined now, and I never will be. Request denied, asshole.
The 12 gauge. Inspire. Oh, chill. Fine, you destroy one thing, I bring another one back. Yay, we got a tech upgrade that takes up more than it needs to. Alright, the teammates took that one down, that's awesome. So I don't get any reward from that, of course, because they did that. I was too busy looting other things. It's probably better not to loot before everything's doomed, but yeah. It's like we're all infected here now, aren't we? If it were the same shapeshifter virus from the thing, but it's different apparently. Sure doesn't look different though. Extra crispy time. Where's Tursuit? Oh, what the heck now? Yep, that needs more doom. It's Dr. Smith from Lost in Space. Where's the other
Operator,
spiders?
look out!
Yeah, you're there to pay the life debt, are you? Oh.
Are you alright? I'll be fine.
It's just a flesh
Let's take
wound.
these vermin out.
None shall pass. Alright, the vermin.
We have to take down this Chimeran so we can get to the beam.
We are ready. We are one. We are many. We are all.
You are nothing. You will never know happiness or pain.
The abyss gives. Its promise endless. Symbiosis breaks the bloated mind.
Alright, so there's a health stone that's putting out a little fire that we can help with. Yeah. Hey, you let go. Get the good thing doing as much as we can at least. That makes more sense to deal with the smaller creatures, I guess. But yeah. Ah! Dang it. Okay. Call for help and probably Tursit will fall then as well. Crap. Poor Tursit. Now let's just respawn. Switch to the B mode. Alright, so here we go. Dang it, my word. Okay. Well, we're dealing a little bit each time at least. Now let's get the exocompies out. And why the heck is that not here anymore? The psionic thing doesn't even do that much though, does it? Break free from it if we need it though, so lock tray again. Clicking the OK. And now let's put this here. And another thing, and another thing. And you need some boom. Oh, come on. What is even happening here? Yeah, I've noticed that. I'm not thrilled about it. Oh, they're just spamming indefinitely while... So this entire... Okay, this goes red here, the entire place. What in the heck? So we have to avoid that edge. So yeah, let's get out of the floor that's turning red. So what part of the floor is red now? Dang it, my word, again? Let's get out of there again. Ah, the joy. Oh crap, there's the floor turning red again. Oh, for goodness sake. This is another boss battle, alright. There we go again. And we run, and there we go again. It's the edge of tomorrow as we know it. And it shows it. What the heck? Oh, good grief. Go, Crispy, already. Go. Just go already, please. Oh, for goodness sake. Go already. Just go. Go.
That's it.
Finally.
That's all of
Good
them.
grief.
We did it.
Oh my word. Let's gather the free stuff again. Flaked you.
If you send the data we gathered on the Chimeran pustules over to the cooperative via one of the consoles in this room, then Director Hugh can get started on his research. This can't wait. Z, watch my back. I'll reverse the polarity of that beam and close up the portal.
Reverse
Time to
the
say
polarity.
goodbye to the hellhole you came from.
Yep. No time to waste. Let's go. And let's take the items. There we go. And transfer data. There we go. Input transmission destination. Deep Space 9 Bajor. Memory Alpha. Yeah, Deep Space 9 transmission failure data file rejected by destination point. Memory Alpha, so also rejected. So Borg. Oh great, the Borg found it out. So we get a reward to collect. Yay.
I need your help over here. I've disabled security protocols and reversed the polarity. Something's not lining up.
Uh-huh. Do we transmit the virus over to the Borg now? Let's take a look. Okay, so hyper subspace technology aboard the Midas array has been corrupted by the Chimera nanites. Instead of creating a subspace aperture between two quadrants of this universe, its functionality has been altered to facilitate the creation of an interdimensional transwarp conduit, rerouting excess plasma through one of the auxiliary grids. Okay, so we press button at a different place. Where the heck will that be? The game. Oh, there. The giant exclamation mark. Press button here. Disable tri-quantum wave beam. Button is being pressed. The button has been
The
pressed.
polarity has been reversed, but something's
Beam me
wrong.
up, Esri.
This portal is being held open somehow. We might only have one option here.
Okay. You're suggesting we travel to the other side. What do you think, Z? Z? She's like, how about no, or what? Oh.
Her vitals are deteriorating, and fast. This is it. There's no reversing a Jean-Res infection. Don't be so sure. I've got a lot of experience in reversing different types of Borg assimilation. This is different. Trust me. It's not working. We need to get her to your sickbay. It's too late. I'd rather die than become an abomination. Take me out, operator. Just stay with me. We'll get you to my husband, Julian. He's a doctor. That bastard? Dr. Bashir is also a brilliant surgeon. Yeah, too brilliant. Norval was right. They went too far. She'll come for me. Try to control me. Who? Who will come for you? Z? Just end it. Happy to die. Like I said, I owe you one. You can't save everyone, Esri. I know.
That's not good.
She's right. We can't leave her here. Let's get to that portal.
Where's Tirsit? Guess they don't include the bridge officer with that include. Anyway, here we are, leaving, hopefully. Oh crap.
A Chimeran Unimatrix in the Alpha Quadrant. Z wasn't kidding. This dimension has fallen to the Borg. Is that the Harmony? And another tri-quantum wave beam. Well, I don't think we've been spotted yet.
Well, we're about to be. Or I'm guessing.
Long-range sensors indicate the Harmony's weapons platform is dormant. But if you ask me, we can never be too careful.
Agreed. We need to disable that beam. Yeah, let's get this over with. Yeah. Alrighty.
The Harmony looks a little different since my last encounter with it.
Alright, so here we go.
Like clockwork, never trust a sitting duck.
Resist, and you shall be consumed. Accept the Legion's embrace.
How about no?
The hive beacons are powering the Harmony's shields with their psionic beams. We'll need to target the beacons first to get through that shield.
Ripping flesh, bulging body. Consume its matter, consume its mind.
These pustules are emitting biotoxins that will degrade our navigational system.
A giant cube to deal with as well. Oh, come on. We've got all these animals at once. Just go through. It'll be fine. Hopefully this won't be another Edward tomorrow ordeal, but... Elements of harmony. Yep, here we go, just a little bit closer, and we'll get to doing, right? It's probably the same as the other Borg thing. Yeah, it has the system of its own. There we go, there's Mercury again. How much crap will this take? This is the same type of tanky thing as the other one, just nicer looking. On the outside, doubtless somewhere on the inside though. Oh, only down to 89%, 88. Come on. Come on. Run out of those. 30 seconds on the field. trigger out. And one of these. Alright. There we go again.
Hang on. The Harmony is teleporting.
Oh crap, what is all this stuff? Not again. Oh my word. The joy. Okay. We need a lot more of the battery things. If we can make them, would be good. Please. We can't make ships, weapons, batteries. Wonderful. This is great. This is just great. I don't have any more, do I? Great. Okay, fine. Do I have anything else here that could go? Auxiliary battery. Wonderful. Well, we're out of those. Need to craft some more, but we're out of the titanium, right? R&D. Beams. Nope. Yeah, we're out of titanium. Okay, we need to get the larger ones, please. Would be nice. Would be nice.
The shield dropped when the Harmony used its energy supply to teleport. Destroying the hive beacons might give us a window to target the Harmony.
I'm hoping it doesn't have a rule of threes. We have 3 little beacon things. Of course they do. What on earth is going on here? Down to 51% health, that's enjoyed. Oh, for goodness sake! Ah. Before I can get out of there. There we go. Good joy. So much joy. And respawning somewhere again. Here we go again. Yep. Well, at least we have this ability ready already. teleport yet again. I can really do without that kind of joy again.
Target's shields have failed.
Good. Crispy already.
That's it. The shield is down. Target the Harmony.
Oh, it's Harmony. Oh, it's like the Harmony.
Rear shields failing.
Already. This seems a little less work than the cube at the start, but we are surrounded by all this Borg-like stuff, so yeah, 2 minutes we can sit broadside to max out the firepower. So hopefully that speeds up their doom a little bit at least. Staying further away than their tractor beams, hopefully with Tim they have like a 4 or 5 kilometer range. Maximize hull plating, whatever. Reverse polarity, do something. Good game. Let's see here. Tetrion, let's try Tetrion. See if that does any better. Help their shields go crispy a little bit, maybe. 47%, please. Another 10 billion years to go with this. Not as much as the first time though. My word. There we go, coaxial cannon now. A bit more doom and then broadside again. make sure all the states, well, plasma beams are firing at once. Oh my word. Oh, grief. Well, at least it's at 35%.
Heads up. The Harmony is teleporting again.
Come on. Not again. Yeah. 3 times the charm, right? My word. In 4 minutes until the miracle repairs, unless we get the Grace Under Fire thing. I think I have that on there, right? Traits, Grace Under Fire. Yep, okay. Oh my word.
Let's take those beacons out and finish what we started.
Twist the mind. Break it, bend it, warp it. To absorb is to ascend.
Ascending to what? Too crispy. Bring up the shields a little more. Oh my word. The joy. So much joy. There's a Chimera cyst. I'll be able to take that on relatively easily still. Well, if they're not warmed, it's easier, you know. Alright, now next thing. Deal with things without being swarmed would be good, although we do have fire at will. It's like only the 2nd level of it. Oh my word, what's this? Chimera necrosis? Is that gonna be a giant thing to deal with over there? That looks like it's gonna be. Oh, the joy. Oh well, let's deal with this. To stay away from me, I'll stay away from it. Bother, isn't it? Alright, your turn. Alright, this is the mega ship or something of its type. That's just slightly around the same level. before it goes boom. And then onward to the next couple of these things. We didn't even get a reward for that. How fun. Alright, to the next one. Oh, come on. Alright, so we're almost there. Stop right at 10. We're about there. We're getting all the things fired, so it takes up the least amount of time more. And then the coaxial beam. But, oh well. Pressing buttons. The game. Pretty much.
Consume the ether. Devour.
Love those words, don't you?
Warning. Ship is under attack.
Yeah, get out of range of that before we get just to this thing. Yeah, right out of the 10-kilometer range for that, then stop. And we're still within range of this. Will we be trapped on this side of the Stargate though? Again.
The shield is down. Time to target the Harmony.
Alright, let's bring this right toward it now. Probably shouldn't just back up, that's still good, I know. Let's get right to 9.9. Pretty much, there we go. And fire again.
Under attack.
And not have to focus on shield recharging. Nope, I spoke too soon, of course. Alright, for this next one. Hello, goodbye. Not quite, but a little bit more each time. Down to 25% at least. Will they jump the fourth time, or will it just be the rule of threes? We'll have to rush through the Stargate right at the end, right? That's the game. %, for a moment. So long to damage it just enough. Maybe I should switch to something other than plasma, but it's cheap because no one else wants it. That's part of the appeal though. It also does damage over time, so it helps to counteract their healing abilities a little bit in a sense anyway. At least that's what I have for my guesses for that afterwards. I'm sure you can map it out exactly, but it's just guess in my mind, however wrong it might be. Rate versus rate. This amount per time versus this amount per time. Having more than the other one has is always a good idea. Again. Let's point to the coaxial cannon. Oh, come on, we're just out of range. Come on, go crispy. 12%. Just moving on the edge. Yeah, gotta make sure all the rays are firing, of course. Only just half of them. I should get some Omni beams at some point, but I only have what I have. Yep. Oh boy. Because of this ability. Oh, there we go. It's a blank screen, it is.
The portal is closing. We need to go to full impulse before your ship gets torn apart by a proto-matter shockwave.
Time to become another
I'm receiving
planet.
a transmission from the Aventine. They're waiting for us on the other side.
Be there though. Yay, we've got the thing. Oh, great, Borg.
We are the Borg. Our survival is your survival. You will open your communication frequencies immediately.
That's the cooperative? Or are they being a little overzealous about cooperation there?
The collective demands an audience. Resistance is futile.
An audience? Alrighty there.
Together,
We can eradicate all weakness in the galaxy and prevail. Perfection requires strength.
Are you suggesting an alliance?
They're afraid. Afraid of the Ethereans and the Chimerans.
Sounds like it. How do we know we can trust you?
The collective has been attacked by pretenders to perfection. A threat has been posed to perfect and imperfect beings of this universe. Your survival demands that you assist us. The collective demands an audience. Resistance is futile.
Wait, hang on. Okay, so...
Well, so much for peaceful negotiation.
An audience sounds like a Queen's Gambit. Will Admiral Lita show up?
Speaking of queens, I wonder what Z meant when she said someone would come for her. She seemed pretty certain the Chimerans don't have a queen. I guess we'll find out. Thanks for your assistance today. In truth, I don't know if we would have survived without you. I know we couldn't save her, but at least we saved the Midas Array. That's gotta count for something.
Probably need to use a fair bit of bleach, though. Speaking of Esri Tegan, do you want to take her back to Trill to your family?
No. She worked alone. If you could beam her over, I think the Aventine would like to host a burial amongst the stars for the operator. Even though she hadn't been in Starfleet for a long time, by the sounds of it, Z was still a hero. We owe her that much.
I think she would have liked that. Consider it done.
Thank you. I think I understand now why Z felt so comfortable closing the portal to that universe, and why she was so ready to accept her fate. If that's the life that awaited her, then no wonder she asked us to put her out of her misery.
Are you feeling all right, Captain?
I feel strange. Meeting yourself, watching yourself die, and being part of that choice. That's harder than I can describe. But harder yet was coming face to face with this devastating alternate reality. Who's to say what would have happened in our universe had I left Starfleet? And what might have happened in hers had she decided to stay? I guess we'll never know. How are you holding up?
The choices are we had more to learn from her and her from us. Our time was cut short. I feel heartbroken. I know we only had just met her, but she was a person. In fact, she was more than that. She was, in some ways, you. Tegan died courageously, and her of her own volition. We have to honor that. In my life, there's no time to grieve. I can't let emotions cloud my judgment. So, the choices. This one sounds like the best one.
You're right. I'll send you a report once I check in with Starfleet Command. There's a lot to reflect on. This has been a lot.
Yep.
I'm not sure I even have the words to describe it. Let's keep in touch.
This feels like it's
Stay
been
safe
2
out there.
hours. Alright, take care. And let's call that a day. Sorry it took so long. Let's see if we have another thing to click. I think for collecting a reward maybe, or it's just a patrol or TFO mission though, so I don't know. We shall see. Sooner or later, time will tell, as Einstein said at the start of Red Alert. Will it say anything? Report to Esri. We didn't just...
Thank you again for your help
Okay.
today. I couldn't have done it without you. Now that the Midas Array is secure and free of Chimerans, comms in the area are back online, and the Alliance is sending over a unit. Cleanup and protomatter confiscation. By closing the unstable portal to the Chimeran universe, we managed to buy ourselves some time.
Yeah.
However, I've already received reports of Chimeran incursions surfacing in other systems. Perhaps someone should consider meeting with the Borg Collective in some capacity. I know an alliance founded on the basis of fear of a common enemy can be risky, but it might be the only shot we have against the Ethereans and the Chimerans. As for me, I'll be heading to Trill. I've got a word of warning for the Symbiosis Commission, should they ever be inclined to experiment with joining in protomatter in our universe. Director Hugh is meeting me there. We're hoping our combined research will convince them to put some new laws in place. Until we meet again.
Alright, there we go again. And we got Meet Esri Tegan as the accolade. And a couple other things that I couldn't read fast enough. Anyway, for now, let's call that a day, because it has been a time. Take care and try to not go crazy.